Hello, everyone out there today. How are you doing? So the look I have for you today, I'm calling it's a rose gold bridal look. So it's just rose gold on the eyes with a wing that is a dark brown metallic. So it's just very soft and pretty. Not very bold at all, just very good for the woman that doesn't like to wear too much makeup but wants to feel and look very, very beautiful. This color would look fantastic on women with blue eyes or green eyes. It really looks good all the time, but I think blue and green eyes will really make it stand out with those kind of rosy tones and the bronzes, so it'll look really pretty on ladies with the blue eyes. And if you'd like to see how I got this bridal look, stay tuned. Alright, so for this look, I'm going to start out and prime my face with a Baby Skin. It's the Instant Pore Eraser. Something like bridal makeup, you definitely want your face to be as flawless as possible, and you definitely want a primer, especially if you're going to be outside. You just want something that's really going to make your makeup stay on and look flawless all day, especially for pictures too, because you want to look your best on your wedding day. So I'm just going to put that pore eraser on my face with my primer. And I even have combination skin too, and I feel like this really keeps it in place even when I am very, very hot. And I do have a review on this, and I will put the link down below. And again, for this, my eyebrows are pretty dark. If you like them lighter, then just do them lighter. If you want to see how I did my eyebrows too, I will also put another link down below to one of my other videos that I have done my eyebrows in. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take my foundation. I'm using the L'Oreal True Match, and my color is W1 Porcelain because I'm very white, but I'm going to take this and my Beauty Blender. And it's already moistened, so I'm going to take that and apply my foundation. Too much, you don't really need that much, but we want this to be a relatively full coverage, so I want to look as flawless as possible. Just go ahead and put that on my face. And this, and these sponges just give such a great finish to a very natural skin-like finish. I'm going to go ahead and use this Fergie mattifying translucent powder. And I'm also going to be using the Maybelline Shine Free loose powder in Light 01. So I'm going to be using this in my T-zone, and then this color everywhere else. With a fluffy brush, I'm going to go ahead and do my T-zone first. Really get that around my nose. Now this does give me a little bit of a white glow, but it should be okay. It'll keep you looking matte too. This stuff works really great. It's a great touch-up product for later. So keep it with you during the wedding or in your bag wherever you are. And now I will set the rest with my colored loose powder. Take a little bit of this cream concealer I have and just put that right under my eyes. This is a Rimmel Hide the Blemish concealer, just a traditional concealer stick, and the color is Neutralizer. It's going to take that and just dab that on. And I know I just powdered it, but that powder mattifies it and gets it to stay better, and I'll set it again. So it's kind of like a layer, but it's a very thin layer. So later in the day, it shouldn't look cakey or anything like that. So I'm going to take again my translucent setting powder, or if you have just a light setting powder, go ahead and set that concealer under your eyes. And I am just using an Ulta contour brush for this. We're going to move on to the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with my Maybelline Superstay 24 Hour Concealer in Ivory. And I'm just going to blend that all over my lid. You can use any sort of eyelid primer for this, whatever you choose. They all work very, very well, I feel. Okay, so first I'm going to go ahead and take my highlight color, and I will be using, it's my Flower Child palette from Love and Beauty, but the Naked 3 palette will do as well. It has a lot of the same colors in it. So I'm going to be taking this kind of a sparkling white. But if you have a darker skin tone, then I would go ahead and use this cream color under my brow bone. So next I'm going to go ahead and do our inner corner, and I'm going to be taking this light pink color that I have right here. Kind of a matte pink. It's got a teeny bit of a sparkle to it, but not really. And I'm just going to put that on the inner corners. And it'll look a little bold right now, but we can blend that out later. Now you can use a brush, or I like to use my fingers for the eyelid. So I'm going to be using a rose gold color right here on the inner corner of my lid. And then I have this other color here that is just a little bit darker. I'm going to be putting that on the outer corner of my lid. So this is a very rosy looking eye, like a rose gold. Very shimmery, but at the same time just very simple. And we'll blend those two colors together in the seam. Okay, so next I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to kind of buff that out and clean up that edge. Now what color I want to do in the crease is a little bit of it looks very brown on here, but it has a little bit of that still rosy pink tone to it. So I'm going to take that on my round blending brush and put that in the crease. And bring that up. There we go, just so it's so soft. Just blends very, very well all together. And I have a white color here too, but it's got some yellow tones to it. And I'm going to take that and put that over the pink right in my tear duct. Just add a little bit of a kind of a gold shimmer, and I'm just going to run that along my bottom line. And I'm going to be taking a darker brown, so I'm just going to go right underneath it with this kind of a bronzy brown here. Very, very bronze. Just take the littlest bit and put that right in the corner of your outer V. Just to enhance that shape a little bit more, but you don't want to add that much color. Very nice and soft. I'm going to go ahead and take my Wet n Wild Idolize Cream Shadow Pencil, and the color is Pixie, but it is just an iridescent skin tone color. So I'm going to run that along my waterline. Okay, so next I'm going to be using my Maybelline Eye Studios eyeliner, and it's Blackest Black, and it does come with an eyeliner brush. You want it to just be very thin and delicate, just enough to really give your top lash line nice definition. So I'm just going to make a tiny flick just up in the same direction as my eye. And I'll do the same thing on the other side, just make sure that we have them even. If you just kind of look straight ahead again, and there we go, so they're relatively even. Now take that and drag it across. So there we go, and do that with the other eye. Alright, so our winged eyeliner is done. It's just a flat style, almost a paddle style brush. So I'm going to be taking this iridescent brown here, just a nice dark brown. I'm going to get that on my brush and just press that on top of my winged eyeliner. So there is no black here, it's just all browns and nice warm tones. I'm going to take whatever is left on this brush and just run it right as close to my lash line at the bottom as I can. Okay, so next I'm just going to pop on some mascara. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express, and the color is Glam Black. Looking pretty. Okay, so we have our mascara on the top lashes. We're just going to do a very thin coat on the bottom. And just do a thin coat right on the outer edge. And I tried to wear white or something, and kind of little rose gold earrings to kind of go with it. Obviously I'm not getting married, so not yet. So next I'm going to be using my Costal Scents contour palette. Okay, so now I'm going to take some of that darker color, and this is my Ulta contour brush. Hello to your cheekbones. So now I'm just going to buff it out with the same brush in circular motions. Just really get that in there good. Same with the other side. Now I'll take whatever's left on my brush and just kind of brush that up into my temples, into my hairline. Make sure you buff, 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 buff. Now pull it under the jaw, take a little bit of that lighter color, and make sure you fill in your neck, because when you're taking pictures, especially with someone with a flash, You don't want your face to be lighter than the rest of your body. So next I'm going to go ahead and do my blush. I'm going to be using the Ulta Cheeck Color in Afterglow. And I'm going to put that with my contour brush on top of that contour color. Okay, so I'm going to be taking, it's a Clinique Duo, and I only have the pink side left, but this pink color is called Iced Lotus. So I'm going to be taking this very shimmery, very almost a baby pink, and putting that just on the apples of my cheeks. I'm going to be taking my Physicians Formula. This is a powder palette mineralized glow pearls in translucent pearls. This is the lightest color. I'm going to take my fluffy brush and just get a little bit of that on my brush and just dust that on top of my cheekbones. You can pull that down, put a little bit on your forehead, a little bit on your chin, just kind of buff everything around with this product. Last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and use a lipstick, and this is kind of a sheer lipstick. This is the Maybelline Color Vivids. The color is Pink and Proper. It's just a really pretty warmer toned pink, which I kind of wanted my lips to be a little bit pinker. When you kiss your husband at the end of the aisle, this color too won't be so bold and it won't get all over his lips, so you won't have to like wipe his face off because your husband's got a bunch of lipstick smooches all over his face. So this is a nice, a little bit more of a kissable color, which is probably what I will choose for my wedding personally, so it doesn't get all over Ben's beautiful face. This does conclude my bridal look, rose gold eyes. If you like it, give me a big thumbs up. If there's anything else you guys would like to see me do, let me know down below. That would be very helpful. And as always, have a beautiful day. Thanks for watching. Until next time, have a good one. And have a beautiful wedding too for all the ladies out there that potentially want to have this look for your wedding. I hope you love it. Thanks so much.